This is Mira LBC. Previously on Fallout 3, we set up our character, and now our father mysteriously left Vault 101, but gotta see what's up with that. But first, we gotta leave. First, we're gonna take all this stuff, because we have a lot. The thing is, you can always drop it if you find something way more valuable. Don't forget to grab this first aid kit, because there's a lot of stim packs. Stim packs are very, very valuable. So, use them sparingly, if you can. You can buy more, you can find more, but it always feels like there's never enough when you need them. So sleeping, it repairs your HP, it can heal, like, your crippled status, it can heal a bunch of stuff. It doesn't solve all your problems, but you can't sleep in an own bed, and certain places you just won't be able to sleep. Like, you're not going to fall asleep for, like, 12 hours while Vault 101 is on high alert. So, if you look at our apparel, we just lost our baseball cap for some reason. So, right off the bat, they give us a melee weapon and a pistol. So we're going to equip the pistol because we have pretty good small guns. Okay. Let's turn on the PA system, see if they say anything. Nope. Nothing. Radio silence. Okie dokie.
Hold it right there.
Hello, Officer Kendall. We'll help you out. Or we could just watch him die. Either one. Yeah, I think we're just gonna watch him die. Oh, he survived. Good job. He doesn't like me very much, though. What a jerk. Alright, so you kill him. This has much better damage resistance, and it's pretty, I think it's, pretty effective to use early on, because you're not really gonna find very, very tough items, thankfully, at the beginning of the game. When you search, like, certain enemies, they might have meat on them, so it can be a double-edged sword with these meats. Obviously, you're gonna get some amount of radiation from certain meats, but I feel like the health usually always outweighs it. Alright, in here is toilets. You can drink out of toilets and get health. Same thing with sinks. Now, in other instances, you're gonna get irradiated by drinking water, but this is the vault, so it has really pure water. You can press it to just do one drink, or a lot of people don't know, you can just hold down the button and you can just continuously drink until you're satiated. So we just gotta walk around. I know I'm not going the right way.
My mom's trapped in there with the rat roach.
Okay. Let's see. Do you know what irony means, Butch?
Yeah, I'm asking you. So what? Look, but it's my.
Alright, I'll help.
Sure.
So, we'll just follow him and see what happens.
Stop it!
So, we can save her for karma. Or we don't have to. We can just kind of watch her die. So let's see. Let's see, there's some vodka around here. Damn. Those rad roaches are just destroying her.
She's dead. She's dead.
Let's drink more vodka.
Could have helped and you didn't.
Sorry, Butch.
Just go away and leave me alone.
I want his tunnel snake outfit, so we're just gonna kill Butch real quick. Because he gets a switchblade and a tunnel snake outfit. If you save him, he gives you his tunnel snake outfit. You get good karma, obviously, but tunnel snakes rule. So it does melee weapons, and you look really cool. Oh, I never explained the difficulty setting, I guess. That's one thing. So, if you pause it and go to settings and gameplay, right now it's on very easy. Oh, I thought it would be on normal. Let's put it on just normal right now. So the difficulty scales your experience points, as well as how difficult the enemies are. So you'll get more experience for enemies if it's on harder. The fun thing about this is you can switch this mid-combat. So you can play on very easy, and then quickly switch when you're about to kill like a tough boss to very hard, and then get all that experience points. Pretty nifty. Alright, more jumpsuits. We don't really need jumpsuits, so let's get out of here. Sorry, Butch. So, it can be a little confusing. Ah, these are just rat roaches right now. I'm not gonna waste precious 10mm ammo on these guys. So, baseball bat's actually a solid melee weapon, to be honest. Alright, some more rat roach meat. Oh, Grandma. No. Do not interfere with vault security. Alright. Sure, Mr. Overseer.
Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so
Gomi.
forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out.
I always liked you.
It's a real shame it's come to this. I can't believe what they did to Jonas. Officer Mack was just out of control. But you're a good kid.
Am
you
I?
didn't do anything to deserve this.
Mr. Gomez,
Go find your dad
I think
if you
you
can.
always had the wrong idea about me.
Come on, kid, get out of here before you get us both killed.
Alright, so, another thing we haven't talked about is pickpocketing. So, you can crouch and be in sneak mode. And you can look and see what they have, like, in their items. Officer Gomez has nothing that you can take. You can also give them stuff, which is funny. We'll give him 1 BB. You actually lose karma for doing this for some reason, because you can plant weapons or explosives on them, and it's kind of funny, but here you go. We'll give you a BB. Like, if you lose karma if you put explosives, obviously, but you can give him stuff. I don't know why. You can just give him random stuff, but it's a neat little thing.
You were never here.
I was never here.
You're the one everybody's... Me and Andy were in a tight spot there, ain't no mistake. Good thing he loves toasting roaches so much.
Oh, little Andy. I love Andy.
What's the big idea?
Okie dokie. So, we don't have access to this. So there's a lot of neat things you can find in this game just lying around, like little notes that you can find in terminals, or
If you keep turning like
a
that,
lot
I'm
of
gonna
different
crack
like
your
weapons
casing.
that you can find. Does Stanley have? He has the utility key, so let's try to see if we can steal this key from him. We have decent sneak and but the thing is Andy's right there.
I think I found the problem.
Do you have any idea what you're doing back there?
Don't be such an old woman. Just a few more adjustments.
If you
and
just
you'll be as
stop
good as
and
new.
like watch, you can actually like see these like neat interactions between NPCs, which is pretty fun. That's why you find new
Now, I think
things
I've got it
each
this time.
playthrough, it feels like, in this game. There's a lot of voice lines, a lot of just random things that the
Don't be
devs
such an
put
old
in
woman. Just a few more
that we can
adjustments
talk
and you'll be as
about
good as
later. It's kind of neat. So you see, if you get caught pickpocketing,
Try it now. I think I've got it.
they
this time.
get kind of mad at you. Sometimes they'll attack you, sometimes they won't. And if they already caught you, you can't do it again. And the utility key is not very important. So let's move on.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're
Oh, Tom.
Tom
It's
wouldn't
me.
listen to me.
Why me?
For freedom, Tom. There's no way to save Tom. I don't think I've ever been able to save him. I think he's died every single time. Just charging into these dudes with guns. So when you're in melee with vats with melee weapons, if you're too far, you can't hit them, obviously. But if you're a little bit closer, you actually will teleport to them. It's very, very convenient. Like, VATS is super essential. Alright, let's grab all their stuff. So, we never talked about repair too much as well. So, when you look in these weapons, see we have multiple 10mm pistols. If we select it and hit R, we can take one of these pistols and fix it. So weapon maintenance is very, very important because the worse the condition is, the less like damage your weapon is gonna do, or the less amount of like damage resistance it's gonna have. So it's kind of a neat thing to always keep in mind. Some people don't like this weapon degradation or like item degradation, but I feel like for this game it's pretty fun. Oh, I accidentally hit caps lock. I was like, what happened? Oh, hello, little Roachy. So our health is kind of low. So we're gonna eat some rat roach meat and heal that up. I try to conserve stim packs as much as I can. Oh, drugs and alcohol actually do stuff in this game. It does affect your stats, so vodka will actually, it'll affect your charisma and your intelligence and your strength. So MedX was actually supposed to be morphine in the game. They're actually just going to call it morphine. But Australia did not like that at all, so they had to change it. And they changed it in all games, so it was just simpler to just call it MedX, so there was no controversy there.
You! This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he?
He had to go leave. Like, how was it my fault? I just woke up one day and my dad was gone. Like, how do you think I feel about that, you jerk? Like, why are you such an asshole? Alright, we're gonna save real quick just in case. Just in case something goes wrong. So the utility jumpsuit is actually pretty decent too. It affects your lockpick and your repair. So even if you don't have the necessary like skill level to complete certain tasks, you can use weapons, or not weapons, oops. You can use drugs or apparel to kind of fix that. Alright. Alright, I hate you because you're attacking me. Alright, we're just gonna take all this stuff because we can sell it later. Sensor modules are always worth taking in my opinion, so you can sell them or you can use them for crafting.
I don't know anything.
Be reasonable, Amanda.
Be reasonable.
Gotcha now.
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young lady. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
I'm definitely like I don't care about the password that like you killed Jonas. He was my best friend.
A regrettable incident. But will killing me bring back your friend? Think a moment. If you really care about your fellow citizens, killing me is the worst thing you could do. Without an overseer, the vault would be plunged into chaos and disaster. Surely you can see that as well as I. Come now. Turn yourself in and we can resolve this whole thing peacefully. Just because your father betrayed us doesn't mean you have to.
Like, so you convinced me? Okay, I remember I did that. And so, if you do this, he's gonna attack you anyways. And you can give him your weapons. Like, but the vault will just get along without you.
Do you really think I'm afraid of a little snot-nosed punk like you? I've dealt with your kind many times before. I've never minded.
His
getting
true
my hands
nature
dirty
is
when I had
revealed.
to.
He's a fascist. Alright. So, Officer Mac dies first because he killed my best friend. Ooh, nice. So we don't have to kill him,
Right there.
but I'm going
Your
to.
father betrayed us all.
You killed him! Ooh, head. So we can take his terminal, stim pack. See, look at us. Now our little armor. Oh, aren't we cute? Okie dokie. So, this is actually, one of the best ways to heal yourself in Vault 101 is just go to a toilet and drink out of it. I guess you could go to the sink, but I think the toilet water tastes a little bit better. Okay. Weapons locker. just make sure to walk around rooms and just see what you got. You know, there's so much armor that I'm taking. I'm going to drop most of this probably, but we'll find out. Hey, Amada.
My God, what have you done? You killed him! Why would you kill my father?
Why would it? He killed Jonas, and he was going to kill me. Amada, please. Like, I know I am a monster, but please don't insult. Like, look at what they did. You think I'm not going to kill, like, him after what he did to my best friend? Alright, let's see what the note is. That's what I like about this game. You can just go on and say, I don't care really about anything what's happening and just complete the game, but there's always these like little neat like video notes or like other notes that are just very immersive.
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead.
I love you,
Goodbye.
Jonas.
I love you.
I love you too, Jonas. Or Liam Neeson. Oh, old Qui-Gon. Alright, so... is there anything else in here? So there's going to be a lot of items that I might miss. It's been a little bit since I've... Oh, I don't want that jumpsuit. It's been a little bit since I've played this game. So I might get lost a little bit. I might... I might forget where certain things are. Oh, pre-war money, you can just use it as currency. You can sell it back. It's basically like free inventory space. It doesn't really have any like it doesn't really have any weight to it. Boop, 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 boop. So we can see actually like what the Overseer thought about like these people. Like if Butch and his leather clad delinquents cost them one more time, they'll have more to deal with than their acerbic teacher. Their services have come in handy on occasion, but see, like you would a thug. I must admit, if they're starting to become unruly, if dogs become feral, they must be put down. I'll have to remind Butch of that. Blah, but like, I should have never assigned Jonas as James' assistant. He was always too idealistic for his own good. Now he spends every waking minute with the good doctor, who gleefully fills his ears with even more idealistic nonsense. Considered reassigning him. But the truth is, Jonas is a fine medic in his own right, and hiding him in maintenance would be a terrible waste of resources. Oops. And you can see scouting reports. So, they said Vault 101 was, like, they said it was always closed, right? The vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to be more common. All surface water seems to be undrinkable. We'll use need care. Ample surprise of Radex with us. Future surveys. But I thought, I thought that the vault wasn't... Oh well. Oh wait, we forgot to see Exhibit B. Alright. Alright, let's open the tunnel. The GEC. It's quite simply the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault-Tec. Terraforming a modular companion, creating life from complete lifelessness. After riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in the vault, patented vault residents can now activate the GEC and create a new earthen paradise. Oh, thanks, Alrighty, let's get the hell out of here. Vault life is probably much preferable to the Wasteland, but that wouldn't make a very fun game, would it? Oh, please don't eat me. Let's just leave that rad roach alone. Anyway, they're not harming anybody. Bum, bum. Alright, let's get out of here.
She's opening the vault door.
Get her!
Good, you're leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him.
He was a fascist.
Gladly. The only reason I'm not calling the guards is out of respect for your dad.
What about
I don't want
Jonas?
him to lose the only family he has left. You'd better get out of here before I change my mind.
Bye, Amada. I love how the voice line actually it actually continues. Like, oh my god, you actually did it. That's what she's supposed to say, and then be like, oh, I guess this is goodbye. Jeez. Yeah, so sometimes in death animations, their heads can roll, their limbs can fall off. I remember I was a kid when I played this, and I thought it was so gruesome and oh my gosh. Hey, little guy. Never got in, I guess. So yeah, you can edit your special, your tag skills if you really, really want. Say, oh, I actually really don't want to play this way. I really like this is the last chance so that you can change this. Which I'm actually going to change a little bit more strength because it is really annoying having to deal with my weight all the time. So let's exit Vault 101. Remember the very first time this happened, and you get to see the cat. It's so vast, like level up for the first time. Okay, so with this level up, I am probably going to choose. There's a couple ways I can go with this because I have 19 skills. I can go immediately into Science 50. Which means that I can now hack medium, like, hard terminals, like medium terminals. So they're basically very easy, like medium, like hard, very hard terminals, and it all determines on your science skill. And it also is the same with lockpick. So like 25 is easy, lockpicking skills, if I remember correctly. So we're just gonna do science, and we're gonna do a lot of small guns because, like I said, if you level this up early, your damage is way significantly higher. Alright, now we're going to get to perks. Perks, you gotta be very careful what perks you take because you only get a set number of them, and you really want to choose them that complement your build. So this is what I was talking about with the Black Widow perk earlier in the last video. So this is only for women, and you do combat, like 10% combat damage to male opponents, and there's unique dialogue options, and it's the opposite if you're male. It's the lady killer perk or something like that. So I usually like to do that immediately because I like the 10% damage. There's a lot of male enemies out there, and also like I do like unique dialogue options because we are doing a more charisma route. So let's do it. So now you're just kind of like, where do I go? You can look at the world map and it says you should go like that way. Like you gotta investigate for a town called Megaton. So we can follow it that way. But you don't actually have to go that way, which is neat. So this is all the DLC. You get access to the DLC right away if you're playing the Game of the Year edition. So I can go to Point Lookout right away, or the Pit if I wanted to. I could do Mothership Data. you really don't have to do the main quest right now. Like, Megaton is right here. I really don't have to go there if I didn't want to. I could try to go straight for the Washington Monument if I really wanted to. That's what I really like about this game. I think that also, if you're thinking about like DLC, I would just buy the Game of the Year edition just for like, even if you don't want to do all the DLC, it adds, your level cap is higher, and there's certain perks that you get with each DLC. So I think it's worth. So let's get to Megaton, and I think we'll stop right there so the video is not too long. And we got access to different radio stations now. So these are the distress signals, the beacon, and then now we have 2 radios, the Enclave radio.
John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
So I thought the American government was gone, but apparently we still have a president.
John Henry Eden, let's chat, shall we? It's time.
So you find some news, and there's music. So this radio station is kind of staticky, and you can't really hear it too well. And there's a reason for that. So we'll discuss that later. But let's quick get to Megaton. It's not too far away, thankfully. You don't have to rush too far. Ooh, picking up. Oh, I love little Deputy Well. Don't worry, you don't have to wait for these to open every time. Alright, and usually among settlements, there's gonna be a guy or something sitting out there.
Please help me.
That you can help, and you can give them water.
It's Megaton. They have plenty.
Like, and if you do that, this is a free source of good karma. No.
Oh.
So it nothing really happens if you give them water, besides you get karma. You can give them more water. You can give them as much water as you want, really. So I think this is a good place to save. Like I said, I don't want to. We can explore Megaton next time. So we were able to finally escape Vault 101 and kill the fascist overseer, and finally make it to Megaton so we can find out where our daddy is. Alright, take care everyone.